Most condo buildings want EV chargers, but they just have no idea where to start. You can step in, fund it, and own the whole system. Going after condo buildings as a new entrepreneur in the EV charging business is such a smart idea. At the EV charging company that I worked at, this was our main target. At first, when we were just getting started, we had our eye on really every different type of location where people could use the chargers. Businesses like shopping malls and grocery stores, restaurants, and other places like golf courses or movie theaters, even government buildings, or just any big building where we thought that people would go and visit and stay for a while. But then as we kept going through the trial and error process, as most young businesses do, we started to realize that condo buildings were a really great target, and there's so many reasons for this. So today I want to talk about why condos might be the best location for a new young EV charging business to focus on. Okay, but first let's back up a little bit and just reassess what our business model is. So the EV charging market is, in my opinion, it's a little bit overcomplicated. There's so many different ways that these companies are set up. Some of them focus on reselling the hardware, like the physical EV chargers. Others really focus on recurring revenue through their networking fees or through the revenue sharing. But I like to keep things super simple. And I have this opinion where if your customer can't understand what you're offering in 30 seconds or less, then there's no way that they're going to go for it. So with our EV charging business, how we're setting this all up, we're going to keep it super simple, and we're mostly trying to make money off of reselling electricity. Now, there's other little added benefits and little income streams that we'll also rely on, but for the most part, we're mostly focusing on selling electricity or marking up electricity and selling it for a profit. With that, because we're taking a profit from the electricity, I mean, the profit margins on electricity are not massive. So we want to make sure we get all of it in this case. We want to make 100% of the profit that is going into the EV chargers. And the only way that someone is going to go for this offer is if we're willing to pay for everything. And why this works perfect with condo buildings is, as you can imagine, with a condo building, it's not a business, right? It's not one person's decision to agree to put these chargers in. These condo buildings are often operated by a group of people. Sometimes it's called a strata or a homeowner association, but basically a bunch of people have to vote on it to approve or disapprove something that is going to happen in the building. But that's okay. This actually works in our favor for a handful of different reasons. These condo buildings, they're not a business. They're not operating for the sole purpose of making a profit, right? And this is perfect for us because if we're going to try to convince anybody that they're not going to make a profit from EV chargers, it's probably going to be a condo building because they're not necessarily interested in making a profit. The next thing is, not everybody in this building is going to be wanting to move forward with EV chargers or paying for them because not everybody drives an EV in this case. And remember, our model, or what we're attempting to do here in the condo building, we're not looking to put an EV charger in every single residential stall. Sometimes there's, 300 units in these condo buildings. That's a lot of EV chargers to place throughout a building. And there's no way we're going to be paying for all that. But what we do want to do is get a couple EV chargers in there that everybody can use. So what we're offering is to pay to put a couple EV chargers, probably two, into their visitor parking stalls so that anybody in the building who drives an electric car can just drive up, park their car in their visitor parking, charge up, and then go back down to their own residential stalls. This means that we have a monopoly in this own little environment of ours where, okay, maybe there's only, let's say, 10-15% of the people in the building that actually drive EVs, but this is today, and these numbers are just going to continue to rise.